shit.
Morning maybe.
That's my shit.
Anyway, what's going on?
What the fuck? Sorry.
Let's go. Let me check. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry about being a little late. It's the multiplayer podcast. These guys done turned into celebrities and rock stars on me. It might be here at 7:30 no more. But it is what it is. We're about to start today's goddamn show. I'm waiting for. I don't know where the hell Porter Rock is at.
Porter Rock just joined.
Yeah, 100. I don't know. Porter Rock. I asked him was he joining. He didn't hit me back yet. But I got the world's most hated pony.
I'm here, punk.
Oh shit! I was just about to kick your back in, bitch. My bad. Damn, I want to talk about it behind your back.
You were about to talk shit, weren't you?
Yeah, I was about to talk about you behind your back. I was about to kick your motherfucking back in. But anyway, yeah, I got my man Porter Rock here. How many people in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 2 more people. K Mega said he's coming. I don't know what's up.
Is that echo?
Yo, I don't hear echo. Let me ask people, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys hear echo?
You hear echo, but it's real light.
Yeah,
I hear the echo.
You do? You hear the echo? I don't hear shit.
I don't hear no echo either.
Dun dun dun. No, I don't hear echo.
Guys, do you hear? Hold on. Here we come, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's a slight echo. There is.
Hold on, let me back out because maybe it's me. I'm gonna back out and jump back in.
You got anything playing in the background? I don't hear nothing. Like I said, the echo ain't bad, but I don't like to have no echoes, man.
I'll jump out and jump in. Maybe just.
Yeah, I think it's you. What are you on? What are you on it? You on that one that Sony plays?
Figaro.
Oh no. Oh, remember 100 in here. He usually got the echo.
Oh, 100. Reverend X. Yeah, what the fuck you got going on, Reverend X? What you got 2 up and 3 down?
Nah, man, I'm on my phone doing it. So
that's why raggedy phone ass nigga.
Man, my phone got worth more money than all the pimples on your face.
BlackBerry motherfucker with no apps. What is you talking about, bro? I know you.
Nigga got a phone with a calculator. That's it.
Yeah, we missed 100. A real live Xbox fan. He got a Windows 10 phone. Dirty ass nigga.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Windows 10 phone, I have to fucking say, my phone had to get repaired over the weekend. Something happened on the back of it, so they repaired it for warranty. And I had to actually use my fucking Windows 10 phone. Let me tell you, that phone is a fucking piece of shit, man.
It's trash, bro.
A fucking whoever invented that fucking UI needs a fucking couple slaps outside the head, man.
It's that bad.
No, you don't tell Xbox that.
It's horrible. I was so frustrated with that damn phone.
Was it Windows 10 phone?
Yeah, man.
Well. Anyway, getting right on. The room is about full here. We got 73 people in here. We can start today's show. I do hear the echo now. I don't know who the hell. Does Mike got us playing in the background?
No, but let me disconnect and come back in. Let me try it.
And I do it too.
It's telling you this motherfucker, a little Mr. 100, little head ass.
I backed out.
I know you backed out, Poppy. Hey,
Poppy, it's 100. It's 100.
It is 100. Hey, 100. How about hop back in 100?
This nigga he got a computer. I don't know why he's using his phone.
I don't hear the echo. I don't hear the echo.
Small brain motherfucker.
You know,
there's 100 left.
The size of a cashew.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah, it's 100 because I came in and came back out.
Wait, hold on. Mute your mic real quick. Let me see.
Yeah,
all right,
it's him. Yeah, somehow the sound is feedbacking into his mic.
It might be. Tell him to use a different set of headphones.
Yeah.
He's using a cell phone.
Yeah, but he can use a different set of headphones. It could be a glitch in the headphones.
So does he have it does he have it like on speaker on open? Because then that would.
I'm on every podcast. Like 8 out of 10 of them, I do them on my cell phone. So.
Yeah,
like it's not the cell phone.
But do you use a mic though? You use a mic like you connect it directly?
No, I use my like fucking headphones, my Nokia headphones for like the phone, and it has like a mic on it.
Is that going now?
No, you're good. All right. I'm telling you, you know, motherfucking D, man. He the tech guy. He got his Astros 500 hooked up to a cell phone.
that nigga's roaching trying to spark up like.
Hear that go. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, tweet the show. Tweet it. Let me hit the like button. Let's make we about to have some fun. You guys go to war in the comment section. Do what y'all do. So anyway, I listen. A Porter Rock. I'm gonna come to you first. Me and you have been very vocal about the Switch in the past, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So it looks like the Switch is outselling the PlayStation 4 3-1.
Worldwide? Japan?
It's gonna outsell it here in the States too, or over new hardware.
Bro, I got something to say real quick. Came back from GameStop maybe like 20 minutes ago, just to see what's up. Walk in.
Yeah.
Walked in with my trench coat. You know what I mean. So I'm talking to dude. I said, man, what's going on with the Switch, man? Y'all got him in here? What's up, man? He said what they doing is basically they'll get like maybe 4 or 5, and then once they sell out, they'll give them like 10 more, maybe 10 to 15 more, but it's only bundled online, and that's the way they've been doing. That's the way they're gonna keep doing it.
Well, right now, what's up, Start Gaming? Like I said, it is outselling the PlayStation 4 3-1. Lord knows, probably doing the Xbox One, probably 8-1. But Porter, were we wrong about the Switch?
Nah, I don't think so. I'll wait till 6 months from now. Because remember, this is launch numbers. So even the Wii U sold 4 million in 2 months. And that shit's more than... Yeah, Wii U sold 4 million in 2 months.
Okay.
So it's like what we're talking about. Let's have this conversation 6 months to a year from now.
Exactly.
When all the excitement and all the new hardware and the new excitement, because at a certain point, everybody's thinking that the concept of Wii is interesting. I mean the Switch is interesting. But at a certain point, it just simply becomes a gaming product, and it has to survive on its games. And when people realize, man, the only shit I get to play is 1 or 2 games a year, that's when the test of time. And that's what happened to the Wii U. In the beginning, the concept was cool until they realized 3-4 months that shit wears thin. Now it's just a gaming product, and gaming products survive on games.
No, let me ask you.
Those
without third party, you're gonna be fucked.
Well, let me ask you a question. And Puerto Rico, I know you are a pony, a proud pony. Now, this isn't any damage control, any spin, is it?
No, just wait 6 months. I mean, if 6 months to a year, Switch is still kicking the console's ass, then we're gonna be like, oh shit.
It won't be impossible. And like all these people that are caught up in the fanfare of the fucking Switch, they're like a teen drinking fucking Red Bull for the first time. That fucking crash is coming. It's coming hard. And you know what? When Scorpio comes out and these gamers see the fucking graphic fidelity and the quality of games that are on that system, and then they're gonna come to the realization that those type of games will never be on their fucking Switch, the novelty will wear off real quick.
Here's my next question, right? A whole bunch of people bought it like day one launch, right? Who's talking about it now out of all those people?
They already few.
The diehards.
What are they doing? What are they saying?
I know people that beat Zelda already, but they playing them indies. They playing indies.
I haven't seen like any talk about one.
They playing Bomberman. Oh, nobody's playing that dog shit.
1-2 Switch.
I haven't seen much talk
they
about
milking cows and shit. But them the weird motherfuckers.
I saw lots of talk of Zelda, which makes sense because it's a top game. But now that they beat Zelda, they're not talking about it no more.
Well, nothing to play.
I hear
And we ain't on Mario Kart. Splatoon 1.5.
Yo, I saw Digital Foundry talking about Splatoon, and it's fucking the same fucking game. There's nothing different about it.
What do you guys think about Destiny 2? Porter Rock, what's your thoughts on that?
Oh shit, this kid switched it up.
Oh, damn. I can't. Wait, hold on. Before we get to Destiny 2, I want to I'm sorry. Before we go,
September 8th.
I do want to talk about Destiny 2 though. I'm sorry, but I had an important phone call. Somebody's grandmother was calling me. Listen, so Puerto Rico, you guys are saying and DN saying wait 6 months from now. Now all day. Yeah. Now I know you at first you wanted to get a Switch. You were talking about it. I was about ready to unfriend you and delete you and block you, and start some shit. You know how I am. And the next gen is lower than the snake's belly. But are you still trying to? Because the other day you said you got a credit card, you're trying to get a TV, and you're trying to get you a fucking Switch. Now what is it about the Switch? Like listen, sell me on it. Like I don't understand.
Like for me, I said I got a lot of downtime at my second job, so
okay.
You know what I mean? It's just I can't Netflix it all day. You know what I mean? So I'd rather play something.
In that break room playing that Zelda.
Well, it has 3 hours of battery life.
I'm right next to an outlet.
Okay. You can get an external battery charger.
So I have a 15,000 milliamp external battery charger, so I'm good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So
I was
you know what I mean?
To say that.
Yeah, so I got an extra external battery. So I mean, for me,
what about memory and stuff? Like talk to me. Like it seems like a lot very expensive. Like,
I mean that's the whole thing that holds me back. Because when I walk in, I'm dropping like 5. I know I am. You know what I
Man,
mean?
somebody need to slap. Man, I need a fish to slap the shit out of you with. Man, you know, come on,
cool.
all day.
I mean,
you're gonna
know,
spend $500. I know it's your money, but think about the process. You're gonna spend $360. That's just for a game. You got to get a memory card, and you can't go through me to get. I ain't hooking you up with no memory card. I was gonna hook you up with a memory card, but see, it ain't the time because you're not getting. Okay, what about the around Christmas time or Black Friday? They start bundling this shit with Splatoon and all that.
Right.
What's wrong with people just waiting? Because I'll be pissed if I paid $5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
why don't you get you a DS or something?
I mean,
this shit, you playing the same games.
Yeah, true, but I don't really get to play my consoles. I mean, like today, I was at work. I walk into McDonald's, give me a little eat. You know what I mean? I look to the left of me. I had to double take. Like, what the fuck?
You saw a Switch out in public?
Nah. Some dude was sitting here with his PS4 on top of the desk with a fucking monitor.
Oh.
Playing PS4 in McDonald's, bro. No lie. I got the picture to prove it.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I'll send it to you after the show. But
and what about the Vita? Why don't you get to ain't the Vita cheaper?
I like the Vita.
Get used one.
Vita's cool. Vita's
like
cool.
the
But didn't they stop supporting that shit?
We got a couple games. If you ain't got one, I like me. I personally, I like the fighters. You know, I like fighters. I'm a dude, bro.
But basically the only thing that's selling me on the Switch, is the portability. That's it. Nothing else.
Well, you gonna put that shit? Well, you wear like a size 50 waist. Are you gonna put that big shit in your back pocket? Like,
nah, my backpack.
He gonna pay for that $40 case that they offer you.
But see,
Nintendo is pimping.
100 won't get the Nintendo Switch until they come out with a 40-ounce simulator.
I need a Kavasi, at least a Hennessy one. I don't think about nigga.
AJ Centric, you have a Switch, right?
Yeah, I have one.
Are you enjoying it? Are you playing it? Like, talk to me.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't really played it that much since I got to like the third main character in the third beast character in Zelda. I mean, to be real, I'm more waiting for like Mario Kart and some other games. Yeah, the games that I have right now just aren't cutting it.
Because when I was in line, not in line, but I was looking on the shelf, man. I promise you, Bomberman 1, 2.
Don't buy it. It's trash. It is. I spent $50 on that because I wanted a game. That game is straight garbage.
Look, Bomberman, 1, 2 Switch, Zelda, and No More Heroes, or Has Been Heroes. That's the only 4 games on that fucking shelf. There is nothing else at all.
You got the digital games. I heard they got the store open.
Yeah, you have you have what's it called, Shovel Knight, and a few other ones in there.
I already got that.
But I mean, look, not really. But you don't want to spend on the digital games because they're gonna get your storage up pretty fast.
So I'm talking to the clerk at the GameStop, and he's like, "Man, you should just get Zelda used, bro." I'm like, "For what? For $55?" He was like, "Nah, actually, it's all 54." I was like, "What the, bruh? No, I'm gonna support the developer, man." He's like, "All right, well, I'm just telling you, they got used games. They got it for use, man. They got people just play it, beat it, and they bring it back." I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Yeah, don't get it, man. It's dog shit." So I said, "How come you ain't got?" I mean, every other day I see you guys post that, you got something in stock or whatever. He's like, "Well, what happens is we get 4 or 5, and then the other 10 to 20 or 15, however much they get, goes on bundles online for like $480 with a carrying case and all that shit, some QVC type shit." You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sorry. Both of you guys did a horrible job selling me on this dog shit console.
I'm not gonna try to sell you on it, man. I'm just gonna tell you my experiences.
I have a saying.
Hey, send Phil Mega the link.
I did. He has one.
I sent him the link. Here, I'll resend him the link.
He got glaucoma and correct.
I'll send him the link. Hey, okay, Mega, check your Discord DMs.
Yeah, I sent the link. Let's be fun. But anyway,
Jay in that fucking Discord.
I got it right now for you, brother.
Huh?
I got them for you, Zaire. I already sent them.
Okay, all right. But anyway, as I was saying, as far as with me, I'm a faggot that loves gadgets. I'm going to patent that term, literally. But I don't know. I don't see myself paying $500 just to play fucking Zelda. Zelda does look kind of cool. I don't have a Wii U anymore. It's like same thing with PlayStation VR. I would love to try it, but I'm not spending fucking $500. We had an echo in here.
Hey, Porter Rock, when Phil Mega get in here, man, I'm gonna tag you in. We're gonna get this nigga, man.
Hey, 100.
Well, The Last of Us, you know what?
Oh, shit.
He getting that for the rest of the month.
Mute your mic for a sec.
Who, me?
No,
100.
Let me see. Let me do it.
Let me bring up the switchboard here.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's him.
It's him.
So you know what?
It's your headset.
When you're saying something, then unmute it, and then when you're not saying something, mute it.
I don't think. I think it's just the phone.
It's coming from him. Yeah, it's coming from his end.
So you on that Obama phone? You got the one of them hollow ass track down.
Man, I'm telling you, there's ways to
Yeah, that Win 10 fam shit. That shit
but-
would work for phones.
But so anyway, moving right
Well,
along.
next gen. I mean, do you go anywhere, nigga?
Well, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, he goes. He was
Let me tell you
somewhere.
something,
He
man.
was somewhere
Let
last
me tell you-
week.
Let me tell you something about next gen. Listen, man, I drive very, very expensive cars. I love beautiful bitches.
They got a
with
Honda
good booties.
Prelude.
An apple pie.
And apple pie. Next gen, I am living the America's fucking dream here. I am the rose that cracked the concrete. I'm always out in the streets.
Don't you take shits? Don't you got doctor's appointments?
Nigga,
Don't you go grocery shopping?
I got a toilet bowl in my fucking car, nigga. Now, with that being said, Sony seems to be killing it. As far as exclusives releasing, they have Persona 5, which has been out already in Japan. I guess it took them a while to put the English, the acting into the game. But that's coming out. I'm hearing that it's getting great scores. Now, listen, it's not for me. And I will always say this. I don't knock it. For those, just mute your mic 100. When you're about to say this, unmuted. It's echo. I don't know if it's your headset or what. Yeah, when you want to talk, this unmuted.
Hey, Kid Mega.
But anyways, I was saying,
Mega.
they have been killing it as far as, like I said, exclusives of releasing them. You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, couldn't Microsoft bounce back? Like, I mean, to change the topic, of the conversation. Everything's about the PS4, about the Nintendo Switch. You don't really hear much about I'm not saying you don't hear much about it, but don't really, talk about the Xbox platform.
Voodoo
Like,
Vince.
You want to answer?
Well, basically, they're saving everything for Scorpio's release. I pretty much know the playbook. They're pretty much going to use that extra day to show off mostly the hardware. Of course, they're going to show games, but mostly the hardware. And then E3, we're going to get an onslaught of games for the Scorpio, and they're saving their bullets for that fight. So it is what it is. Congratulations to Sony right now. They got some good exclusives out right now, but I think Microsoft is going to come strong in the second half of the year like they usually do. And I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in store for us. So we just got to be a little patient. E3's just around the corner, man.
Nobody ever talks about...
Man, who the fuck gonna buy Persona 5? They got all these exclusives and these motherfuckers don't buy them.
That's the truth. That's what I was the point I was going to say. That every one of these companies has what's that?
That nigga talking on top of a skyscraper?
What are you on?
What are you talking about?
Are you in that empty trailer? Oh, girl, put you out.
This nigga talking in a porta potty?
Like, what the? Like, oh, this nigga, what the fuck are you in a
What are you talking about?
Like, you got a motherfucking couple to the door with a string attached to that motherfucker to a tree house.
Stupid.
God damn.
Sound like you on a rotary phone.
Yeah, exactly. You got that
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Savage.
Like, what the fuck are you on? Like, Jesus. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. Nigga, you hold on.
No. I know what I did wrong. I know what I fucked up.
Yeah, you get it right, brother.
Hold on.
Motherfucker. Knick knack, patty whack. Give the dog a bone.
He got his fucking plaid shirt on too tight, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you got.
This podcast is brought to you by your local neighborhood.
This shit is the audio on this motherfucking podcast is trash. Jesus.
Sound like you're talking to a mailbox.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Now what the fuck was just happened?
I was thinking that I had my mic plugged up, but I was talking through my fucking portable speaker. So that motherfucker's on the way on the other side of the room.
Yeah,
so,
that's how some DRB shit that was going on just now. But we'll be back. Sorry, that was a shot. Apologize.
Yeah, that's all right, though. I'm getting a new mic. But anyway, regardless, what I was going to say was that every team, I'm saying every company has a dry spell. PlayStation has their dry spell.
Dry spell's coming. It's coming.
Well, it always comes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for the last fucking 2 years, it's been here. I mean, they only had 2 good games last year, but the fact of it is that they go through the dry spell. Damn, I mean, if we really want to be honest, I mean, we want a kind of a break because we need to catch up on a lot of games that we haven't beat yet. I mean, you know, I know that some of the people on this panel, we buy a lot of games, you know, but a lot of people that get into the comments and all that bullshit, they may rent, they won't understand that. But the fact of it is that they
did you say pour the rock in the back of his head right now? I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I went to come in here and taking shots. I'm just saying, I mean, you know, the truth is the truth.
Okay.
But Persona 5, you know what? I cannot believe I made a video talking about it, and this is the first video that I have probably more dislikes than I have likes, and I find it humorous because I wasn't telling a lie. I was saying that this is a niche title, right? And Persona has been out for 10 plus years, for a decade, and even it goes back to the STM little saga or whatever. Anyway, and it's gradually picking up steam. But it still is not going to compete with the Final Fantasies because that is really the JRPG that everybody knows and loves, the Final Fantasies. That's just a fact. So when you ask somebody that's a Persona fan, they'll say, I'll say, well, it sold 500,000 in Japan, so that's cool. Yeah, that's great. But then yet, you just was shit talking about Dead Rising 4 only selling what, 700,000 copies, clowning it. So make up your mind. Where are we at right now with this? So the thing of it is that, look, we all go through a dry spell. They want to talk about diversity, but Xbox is giving you voodoo vents. You could clown it, you could talk shit about it. They're giving Phantom Dust. Those are still diverse games, even though there might not be big titles. If you're going to say that you love Persona because it's a niche title and it's a good title, then why we can't love Voodoo Vince or Phantom Dust, and they're niche titles themselves?
You know what I think the issue is, and you guys can add on this, and you're absolutely right as far as that aspect. But Microsoft haven't given us a AAA. You understand what I'm saying? Like they just had Horizon Zero Dawn, whether you love it or hate it. You know, a big game for them. Then they had
Persona is the first game in 1080p from that series. So
yeah, or whatever the goddamn case may be, you know what I mean?
But so it's on the PlayStation 3 as well. I mean, weren't people shitting on Titanfall because it was on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One?
That's what I mean. So, but, you know,
my only issue is like I'm trying to figure out what are you comparing? Like, what are you comparing? Final Fantasy to Persona 5?
Well, no. Well, okay. There was in my video, it was these you know, the whole thing about it was about the reviewers more so about the game. I'm finna get Persona, you know what I'm saying? I played Persona 2, right, Persona 4, and I love that Persona fighting game. I think that's the shit, right? But and I'm gonna support the game because, you know, it looks cool. But the fact of it is, it's still a title that, look, it's you can say it's a 94 and it's the best in its franchise. But do not these interviewers that's going out here, not interviewers, but these reviewers that's going out and saying, well, this is the best JRPG ever. This is the best RPG ever.
It might be.
Hell, look,
it might be.
I made a poll. Today just to prove. I mean, yesterday just to prove.
You got to think about it. Final Fantasy is kind of built on brand loyalty.
Okay,
man.
When you say best RPG, look, it can be debatable. But the fact of it is that The Witcher, KOTOR, Mass Effect. Some people didn't even know what because I spelled it just KOTOR, and then
it's a subgenre. I would say JRPG. You know what I mean? It's
okay, even if you say JRPG, it's no different. It's no different all day than Call of Duty and Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 is a better shooter. We all can tell the truth about that. It's a better shooter. But what game is selling the most? Even though it's trash to most of us, but Call of Duty still sells, and it sells every year. Look, 6+ million. It might be up to damn near 10 million copies sold of Final Fantasy 15. And if people don't like it and they think it's trash, it's still sold. While Persona 5, it's a good game. I'm not knocking. I never said anything bad about the game. But the fact that the game has been out for the series has been out for over a decade, and it's only generating in its big market in Japan only 500,000. And once it hits hit over shores, then it's not gonna. It might hit 1.5 million. Is that still comparable? Now I understand the sales things is not the whole recipe. But remember what people said about JRPGs that they didn't like. They didn't like the turn-based system. This Persona is the turn-based system, the old school style. So you're telling me
that's
that
why
you're
it's only got $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Let me say this. For a game, let's be clear. For a game like Persona to do $1 million is a niche title, which is big. Even for a game like Halo Wars 2, if it did $1 million, that's big for a niche title. It's not going to have because it doesn't really appeal to the casual gamer. You know what I mean? And a game like that doesn't cost much to make. So that's why you have your Persona 6, Persona 7. It makes them money. It's actually big, good for their studio, whoever makes the goddamn game. So it is big, you know what I mean? For that, you can find 1 million weirdo motherfuckers out there that's into that type of shit, Gundam style, which is crazy. Yeah, which is cool. Crazy, but what I'm saying is this, though, and again, I don't. A lot of the games, 90% of the games that Sony has released, or they don't interest me whatsoever. I just like the AAA, the big, whether you like the Order or not or whatever. I like those type of games. You know what I mean? The God of Wars, the Horizons. I'm not gonna buy, Yakuza 0 or whatever. What I'm saying is this: that how like this. Microsoft is big as a company as they are, right? Big as they are. You know what I mean? And I've said this time and again, I don't understand how they can continue to allow Sony to out-hustle them. You know what I mean? With less resources. That's something that I don't understand.
Hey, before we move on to that topic, can I address?
Yeah.
All right. So with the whole Persona 5 and Final Fantasy, I'll be honest, I don't even know. I don't understand the point you're trying to make, because it's not like Final Fantasy 15 is an Xbox exclusive, so you can't use the whole fanboy argument.
This isn't about but
let me finish.
What the fuck are you talking about, Border Rock? Keep that shit in your.
Hey, but let me finish, bro. Goddamn, I said 4 words and already.
Well, you said some dumb shit.
I had to tag my boy Porter Rock came in. Get this nigga.
I got 4 words in, and goddamn.
You said some dumb shit. Say some shit correct, brother.
What I'm saying is, I know it can't be that because it's a multiplayer. So I know that's not the angle. Both Final Fantasy 15 are PlayStation 4 gamers. So the combo between PlayStation Persona and Final Fantasy is just JRPG talk that's primarily on the PlayStation 4 platform. So I don't see why reviewers or some people saying that Persona 5 is better than Final Fantasy 15 or one of the best JRPGs they played. I don't see why you're so angry or even care. Like, that's just a person's opinion.
No. My whole point of the video was basically stating that if you keep
the reviews too high.
Yeah, if you keep reviewing these games being 9.5s and 10s and perfects, you're diluting what is the essence of a true good game-changing game. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's just like with Horizon Zero Dawn. There's no way in hell that game is the Zelda killer. Zelda is going to be game of the year.
Terminator killer, but it's not.
Yeah, right. But the fact of it is, Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. It's cool. It's a fun game to play. But every time that something comes out, it's got to be the best ever. This is that. And then when I made my video, I was pointing out that the people in the lobby, they were saying that most of everybody in that panel said that they didn't play a Final Fantasy at all. So how the fuck would you know if Final Fantasy is good if you've never played it, but yet you still send somebody in there to review it and they didn't like the game, so they gave it a 6 or a 7 or an 8, and then you go ahead and then you know that Persona is the more popular thing with the PlayStation or Xbox, whatever the fuck is the hot thing right then and there, and then you give it a 9.5. That's only clickbait. That's what I'm talking about.
But look about this. If they never played Final Fantasy at all, and they played this one,
doesn't matter.
Maybe they just like this one. You know what I mean? Maybe
what I'm saying, if you never played Final Fantasy before 15, that has no relevance behind Final Fantasy 15 itself. As long as I can understand if they reviewed Final Fantasy 15 and never played it, how the fuck would you be able to give it a review?
There was writer
like you don't need to play Final Fantasy 12, 13 to review. You're reviewing that specific title in itself for what it does, and you're most likely basing it on the current, standards of what we have today. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you never played. That's just how it is. Like, if a person reviews Halo 5, he didn't have to review Halo 1 or play Halo 1 to properly review Halo 5. They're just going to use the standards of what a shooter and online and all the stuff that's generally accepted by today's standards.
But that's the problem, Porter Rock.
That's not a problem.
That is a problem. You can't look. a person cannot go in that don't understand the genre of whatever they're going to review, and then they review it, and then if they don't like it, you know what I'm saying? That's misleading the group.
But
Or
isn't that the best way though?
No,
Going there with a clear mind.
No, you want somebody to go. You want somebody to go in that knows the material.
Then they'll be biased. Wouldn't that be a little biased?
Listen,
No,
put it this way.
Biased because they would know what the genre is. Look, if you have experience, that's just like you making a car. I mean, you know, you're a mechanic, and you go and you send some rookie in there to work on a fucking car that don't have any experience on working on it. He's gonna probably die. That's So the fact that it is that you got to have somebody that has some experience that can help that person, or that can give somebody the information that they need to know what's going on with that vehicle.
Honestly, if the way you were saying it, it would hurt Final Fantasy 15 more, because majority of the old school JRPG Final Fantasy don't like 15.
Yeah, they don't like it, but they don't like it because it's not turn-based.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That was one of my things. I like the
I loved it, but it wasn't turn-based.
I'm saying if it would have been a Final Fantasy purist reviewing this game, that shit would have got a 5.
Okay, well, you might be right, but if the goes, but it also goes by story, context. Look, the whole point of the thing is that I love the discussion, because I'm, like I said, I'm not bashing Persona. I'm bashing the fact that you're giving these games these overblown scores. And look, if you're saying that this the best in the series or the franchise, I'm totally with you. If you're saying that this is one of the best JRPGs ever, I got you. But saying it is the best and saying that it's the best RPG when I'm reading in articles and shit, that's far-fetched, because there's a lot. And if these people don't have the history to know about the RPGs from Legend of Legaia, Legend of Lagoon, Xenosaga, the list goes fucking on, then that's a problem with me, because you haven't had the experience of playing some of these. Chrono Cross. How the fuck are you going to say Chrono Cross is not, that Persona is better than Chrono Cross? What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem that I had about
I have one question.
The review, not the game.
I have one question. Have you played Persona 5?
No, I'm going to play it when it comes out.
So how do you know it's not? What if you play and you're thinking, oh shit, these motherfuckers are right. This is the best shit I ever played.
Because of the mere fact, because look, for one, no, because the mere fact is like, look, I know it might be really good, but then there's elements to the game that I know that I'm not going to like, that I would like with others. Like, their story is completely different. Like, they don't want to curtail their game to cater to the rest of the world. They keep it to where it's just about, just Japan oriented. And I think that's what hurts Persona, myself personally, because if you made it about these kids and you made it like into a Western style to where, the people where these kids can relate instead of just a certain group, then I think that you know what I'm saying? That I think that's what makes it so niche. It's not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying that's the reason why it hasn't grown like it should, because Final Fantasy has reached out to the masses. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when a game just stays in its own lane and it don't want to go nowhere, then then hell, okay. If you're happy with the mediocre sales or with the sales that it's got, then that's cool. Maybe they're just playing it safe because they know that they're going to get their money back, and that's fine.
Let me ask you this: what's wrong with it having its own identity, doing its own thing specifically, vice trying to be another Call of Duty?
It's nothing wrong with that. See, you keep talking about the game. I'm not talking about the fucking game. I'm talking about the review. The reviewing, look, everything can't be a fucking 9 or a 9.5 or a 10.
You're arguing against people who played the game when you haven't played it yourself.
I'm arguing with, okay, look, I'm not talking about, okay, when people played a game, would you have a reviewer that has not had the experience to play the game and they say it's great? How would they know if they haven't played any other Final Fantasies or if they haven't played any other these type of genre of games? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, look, it can't, not every game this generation could be a 9.5. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want people that's experienced.
Right. So what about the reviewers that have experience and still get
it's dearly missed.
How about those guys?
What'd you say?
How about the guys that do have experience and they still gave the game a 9.5?
No, the people that the most of the people that's had experience, except for like PlayStation Universe and I think one other, all the rest of them gave it like an 8.5. They said it's a really good game. It's really good. The one, and this is the thing that really busted me out, because there was one that said that it was a 9.5, but yet Persona 4 still was the better overall game. What kind of shit is that? And they gave Persona 4 an 8. That's the shit that I'm talking about. That makes no fucking sense.
Right now, I'm looking at Metacritic. Only one reviewer gave it below a 9.
Okay,
but Metacritic.
Okay, but yeah, Metacritic. But how many people?
Metacritic don't give the score itself. It makes it.
How many people?
But Eddie, but I can have an outlet. Okay, what's this with Metacritic? I can have a video if I wanted to write. I can have intro media right for Metacritic. I can say the game is dog shit.
Okay.
And it's gonna bring down the score. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying with Metacritic. They'll accept anybody. They accept anybody. So when you got PlayStation style, something like that, and then when you find out this guy is only maybe 19 years old, came from Northwestern, and he never played an RPG before, you got to understand that, like, I can't take you serious. I'd rather get on the YouTube and say, okay, if it was you, Porter Rock, oh man, I've been playing RPGs for the last 13 years. I won't believe you over this PlayStation style. People think just because you're on Metacritic that you're a reputable people.
All right.
I
understand what you said. The reason why I brought up Metacritic because it helps you sort out and list every single reviewer out there. It just makes it now.
The last time I checked, it was 37. It was 37 critics.
Yeah, I'll give you one specific site. One specific site is RPGsite.net. They've been reviewing RPGs, and that's all they review for almost the last 15 years.
Okay.
They gave the game 100. So are they fucked up? A site that's specific.
No game is 100. No game is 100.
That's your opinion.
I love Halo 5. I love Halo 5. I'm a diehard Halo fan. Halo 5 is not no motherfucking 100.
But listen to what I'm saying. This is what this site does. That's all they do.
And that's coming from 100.
They only review RPGs. That's it. They review nothing else. They don't care about shooters. They don't care about sports.
It's no
they play from the most niches RPG to the most AAA big budget. That's all they do. That's all they know.
So I think instead of being a review, it should be an opinion piece.
Right.
I think
a review is though. A review.
I think anytime you have a game like in this kind of genre that gets a perfect score or close to a perfect score like this, you're gonna have this debate of other gamers that like a game better that are gonna say they're wrong. I think the one thing that we can agree on here is that it seems like it's a very good game, and I think we should just accept that for what it is.
Let's move on from it. I just wanted to make this clear that I'm not bashing Persona. I'm bashing the reviewers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who I'm bashing. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If the game is good, the game is good. I have no problem with that. But say it's the best in the fucking franchise, or it's one of the best JRPGs of all time. Don't say it is. There's a difference between saying it is that it is one of the best. I'm cool with that.
All right, so I can respect that. But moving right along. Hey, Alex joined. You did, Alex?
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, I didn't know you was here. Oh, okay. All right.
I'm letting y'all talk, letting y'all live, you know.
All right, mama. You didn't come in being real ignorant, being the
you left the window open, nigga.
I'm listening. Like Puerto Rican. I can dig it. I can dig it. So let me ask you a question, Alex. I'm gonna throw you in the mix. Throw you right under the bus because you are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So like I said, Sony's been releasing a lot of games. Since January, we're in March, and they still drop. They say hit after hit after hit, right? That's what you know. Okay, all right. Is the momentum going to run out? Now, these aren't AAAs that they're dropping. These are, in the single A's or B type titles. Like, I don't. You don't play like the Yakuzas.
Nah, I was about to touch on that. I don't really play those games, but there's an audience for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that I agree with you. There is an audience for it. But are they going to run out of steam?
No.
They got more up their sleeve for this year?
Yeah, I believe so. Cool. I feel like the stretch of games that they've been coming out with now, I believe it should have been stretched out a little more, not back to back. But
they are right on top. But is it for bragging? Because they are releasing so close together, and I can't really see them really catching on, or besides this Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. But they gave us Yakuza, Gravity Rush 2, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, bang, 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 bang within a week. Like that's like odd. Like what
I mean, next question though, out of all the games, which they did not publish them games. Shout out to my man Jay Long, he broke it down. Sony didn't make them. That was a give to them because they're a Japanese company. So I don't really consider them their games. They have an option to eventually come over to other systems.
Oh, well, okay.
Switch.
Okay.
So when you get Gravity Rush and all that,
Switch?
they not, I'm just saying, make it a dumbed down version. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's not their game. So when you go sit there and say, okay, they're hitting us with bang bang, they're hitting someone with maybe be a time exclusive.
I mean, they have them right now, and that's what's important.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
At the end of the day, I just feel like it's different genres. It's different genres. Like, it appeals to different audiences out there. Like, not every game that came out, I'm like, oh, I need it. You know what I mean? And I feel like for me, the only game that really caught my eye was Horizon Zero Dawn. Everything else just like, okay, nice scores, and that's all it was. So just keep it quite honest with you. But like I said, different genres, and they know not every PlayStation fan or person who bought this console is all about Horizon Zero Dawn. There's different genres out there. So
right. It's variety. A good move. It's variety, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I beg to differ. That's why I don't like people bringing up sales numbers and things, because people get real quiet when it comes to, they'll talk all shit until the game is released, and then like Gravity Rush, nobody buys it. Then that game we're on to the next one. That's why I don't even like talking about sales numbers in the first place. But the fact that they have the options is cool. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I mean, we gotta give kudos to the fact that they're releasing different kinds of games, not just repeatedly bringing out the same things.
No, just not legacy titles, man. Legacy titles, man.
Hey, quick question. To address 100's point, I don't think it matters who makes it, because at the end of the day, the average gamer just only cares that the game's on the platform.
So
but the average PlayStation gamer really only prefers. I mean, like we listen to Alex right here. They only care about the multiplats or that big budget game. Like, I mean, these are.
I can't even say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying something that catches my eye.
Better. I mean, hell, Grand Theft Auto 3 was one of the probably the best-selling game on PlayStation 2, and you can't say PlayStation 2 players didn't like exclusives.
Like that
the budget. A lot of these
you're talking about
a lot of these big AAA multiplats also have bigger budgets, simply because they are multiplats.
Well,
Puerto Rock.
Puerto Rock. Where you're wrong is that back then on the PlayStation 2 era, there exclusives was selling a hell of a lot more than the multiplat games. So you're wrong. I mean, in defense of that, though,
why game outsold Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PlayStation 2?
Back in the day, though, exclusives were a lot better than multiplats. Multiplats now generally are better quality. There's more money put into the game. Usually better than exclusives these days. So the times have changed.
Here's why most companies want to go multiplat.
Here's another thing. Some of the top-selling exclusives on PlayStation 2, there were third-party games that are now multi-plat. They're still legend. They're still legend.
But Puerto Rock, can I ask you this question? Why we all doing it? I'm asking everybody's. This ain't motherfucking 1995. So what does back then don't work right now?
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Gaming don't change.
Nobody worked it. No, it don't.
Don't change.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
Man, I'll put this way.
No, you're right. It don't change.
It don't change, so it stays the same. Get the fuck right.
Grand Theft Auto is just as popular now as it was.
Grand Theft Auto look what Grand Theft Auto gives you. You get your bang for your buck. Your $60, you get bang for your buck. My son played Grand Theft. He never played the story mode. He don't care about it, but you know what he doing? He over there trying to make movies. You got people making rap videos and all type of stuff. That's
pretty crazy.
They doing machinima with it. They doing all these tools. They got all these tools. That's why it sells out the roof, because you have different tools.
Grand Theft Auto
always had.
Grand Theft Auto is huge right now.
It was always a big game.
Oh no! It was always been huge, but
but the video editor is huge in it now, man.
No, you know what it is? I would say that it's not
the mods for it.
It was huge because it was something fresh and new of its kind. You know what I mean? That was killing prostitutes, and it was the how you say, and there's no such thing as bad press, right? But it had to evolve, and what I mean, it had to just still been. And I'm not saying that the story is not popular, but I will say it was like a survey. It was like 70% of their players have never even completed the story. They go straight to multiplayer, and it's the multiplayer is the reason why that the goddamn game. I think it's the most successful multiplayer this generation, over 70 million or 70 million.
For sure.
The point what I'm trying to say is Madden has always been popular. Sports games has always been popular. Before 2K, it was NBA Live. That was you know what I'm saying? Halo was as popular back on the Xbox and 360 as it is now. I mean, games has always been, multiplayer always been popular. A lot of these games have always been big sellers. Devil May Cry has been a big seller, but then it went multiplayer. It sold even more because it's available on more platforms. You understand what I'm saying?
But you
so
know
nothing's
why?
really changed.
No,
You understand what I'm saying? The only thing is there's less exclusives because third party don't adopt the strategy of supporting one platform anymore. They want their games.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
The reason why, not the reason why, but again, because games are much more expensive to make, and the exclusives of the PS2 generation era, those are the multi-plats of today. You know
that's what I'm saying.
And so, like with the Devil May Cry, even like I said, the Grand Theft Autos, those were, if they did come to the Xbox, they were a year and a half late. You know what I mean? By the time Grand Xbox got, I remember I bought the double pack, got what's that shit, Vice City and the Miami one. PlayStation 2 had San Andreas, you know what I mean? So, it eventually did get 10, but a year and a half later, so, those games, that's what really propelled the PlayStation 2.
And another thing that you're not accounting, Porter Rock, is that back then people were kind of experimenting on buying games at $40 to $60 at that time, back in the PlayStation 2 era. Now everybody has access to seeing what that game looks like beforehand, that people aren't going to go to buy a Neho right off the bat, because it's $60. They'll wait on a sale. So that's why, people were, when they seen the name of that exclusive that was on the PlayStation, Xbox, Sega, Nintendo, whatever, they just went ahead and bought it. They didn't think about it. They just bought it. Now people are reluctant and don't want to spend that money like they used to, because now on top of that, you got DLC and other things to take that place. So yeah, no, it has changed because we didn't have DLC back then.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You say tomato, I'd say tomato. Also, too, I want to talk. I said E3 2017 is here. It's like Nintendo's going to compete this year. They're not going to do their.
Let's go, Nintendo. Let's go.
Man, they need to go. They need to go do another Nintendo Direct because they're gonna be shitted on.
Oh, wow. Listen, here's the thing, Porter Rock. I will say this: Nintendo is not held to the same standards as Microsoft and Sony. They're not. So Nintendo can come out that bitch and lay a goose egg and say, "God bless you, thank you for coming out, good night," and show one goddamn game and win the goddamn E3. Like literally, this shit is fucking disgusting. Like, listen, could you imagine if in Ultra Site? Could you imagine if Splatoon was on the PS4, the Xbox One? You think it'll receive the higher praise that they are, that it gets? I'm not saying it may not be a great game. Oh, Nintendo is doing something different. They put their own spin on the shooting genre. Like, it's fucking disgusting.
I think it'll be higher because it has voice chat if it was on the PlayStation or Xbox.
It's
a dope game, man. I'm telling you, sleeping, bro.
You know what they're gonna show you? Know what they're gonna do at E3? They're gonna show you about 3 games. And then they're going to show you, we finally got Netflix on our shit. But you have to
No, I could definitely see them announcing a few apps, maybe a web browser.
You got a memory card. It's a web. I heard it's a web browser already in there. It's locked.
Yeah, it is, but it's locked in. Yeah.
And I know people that already hacked the bastard already.
And I was just about to touch that too. I feel like this system would sell more if they could get it hacked.
If people can homebrew it. Yeah. And you start playing 3DS games on it and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in hacking. Trust me.
I'm all for it. That's why I bought the 360.
FREE is good.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I ain't no developer. When would a developer help me out to doing? See, that's what's wrong.
Shit. I mean, I ain't trying to go that hard.
But people be feeling sorry for these developers. They lost their job. They go home with a care package.
This nigga like this. These developers millionaires. Fuck them.
That's cold blooded, bro.
Man, I put it this way: when an NBA coach get fired, he go home with a care package. He got guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Oh, like he got released from a team. So what? He got money guaranteed. So it's like people say these are developers. No, come on now. If you messed up, you messed up.
It ain't even just the developers; it's the team behind them, the people that ain't seen $1 million. You know what I mean? Like,
if it's a what you call an indie developer and all that, okay, I understand. Something down. But nigga, you work for EA. Like, oh boy, must have been racist for EA. I didn't feel sorry for him because they let him go. Shit, he man.
Oh, they let the guy go.
I think he stepped down. Yeah, he probably got let go, but they said he stepped down.
But he got home with a care pack. They mess with contracts. Well, we don't.
Well, he already made the game, so of course he's got to get paid for his work.
Yeah. So
what I want to royalties. What are you guys expecting from guys take your turn with this Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft? Now there is, like I said, I want to talk about the PS4 Pro after this shit, that's rumored stuff. But what are you guys expecting from when Nintendo or Sony or either Microsoft?
This E3.
Yeah, this E3. Like, what are you expecting?
I mean, I think the Sony list already came out, so I'm not even going to touch that.
That list was debunked.
This is debunked.
Let's see. I don't know, but
no, they already put that was somebody's wish list.
I think Sony's gonna come with God of War and Spider-Man.
Oh, we already know those are gonna be there.
Spider-Man. I'm gonna put this way. Y'all been talking about Spider-Man for the last 2 months. Spider-Man ain't coming out this until the.
Oh no, I don't think
it ain't coming out this year. It's gonna.
When's the movie coming out? When's the movie coming out?
Next
July. The movie comes out in June.
July.
July.
I don't think they're gonna release it side by side with that movie though.
No, it has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I don't
still,
think they would do it.
You gotta capitalize on that publicity though.
I can't really. Because right now it's that good, it'll sell on its own. You know what I mean?
But if the movie is popping, it's viral.
They're doing it like Batman, the Batman Arkham Knight series.
Yeah,
I know it has nothing to do with it. I know it has nothing to do with it, but I know it's separate from the movie itself. But what I'm saying, it's beneficial for them to release it the same window as the movie because the publicity.
I'm not negating what you're saying, but we have seen really there's been no. If that game was coming out in July, let's say July,
you would have seen way more.
They're advertising it now.
They would have started.
But maybe these fucking Sony's a sneaky motherfucker. Maybe these fuckers are just saving this shit for E3 to try to deflect some of these bombs that Microsoft is going to be setting off.
So you think okay? You got to think about Sony history for the last few holiday seasons. They been came out with, no one, these motherfucking possum games and shit and all that other shit that you had with Sock Boy. What you think they'll do what will be different about that?
They have to adjust because new fucking hardware is coming out that time of the year that's more powerful than their system.
I don't think they care about the hardware, though. That's what everybody's wrapped up in hardware, and it's not about hardware; it's about them games. I believe they're just gonna keep.
Alex, since when? Let's be honest. This whole generation has been about.
To you guys, that's what I'm saying. To y'all got wrapped up in that.
No. You Sony dick riders have been riding on this fucking power.
You ain't never hear me come on here talking about power.
You guys are fighting. You guys are fighting amongst yourselves. I see it all the time now. Oh, what do you have, a PS4? Oh, you fucking peasant! Get a fucking PS4 Pro. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Of course, you're only getting 22 frames per second. Listen. Come on. When you fucking see the difference that Scorpio is gonna have over the fucking PS4 Pro,
games.
Whether you want to admit it or not, you're gonna be fucking envious as fuck. How no games? All the fucking multi-plats, all the multi-plats are gonna be running on it. You're gonna have fucking Destiny 2 on the fucking Scorpio.
It's funny
that fucking look way better than the Pro.
Dick third party when y'all say
you
just said no games though. You just said no games. There's gonna be fucking games.
All right, but what multi-plats got doing if it's gonna come out?
You think Microsoft is gonna release new hardware without any fucking exclusive games? You really think that's the whole Come back to reality, man. Come back to reality.
I am coming to reality. Don't give me the reality check.
Can I bring out the bullshit phone book? Let me talk for us. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
These are all yours, 100.
Eat them up. It's gonna be one game that does right now shits on every motherfucking game graphically. It's gonna be fucking Forza.
When this graphic
and you see that motherfucker when they that one
because
game
everybody loves driving.
Say this, this is when Alex said, "Who cares about power?" I swear to God, that nigga ducked and sat down. These niggas started swinging.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas sing until off how all they want.
He was like that little meme that showed me that little video you showed me. Old boy was running up and he started running.
He said,
but you gotta understand. Okay,
that's all we've heard is his power. This is that narrative change.
But the power, they had to. It was just common sense. If it was more powerful, it just was. It wasn't by much, but that was facts. It wasn't like that was a narrative. No, it just was fact. Hey,
it wasn't a narrative. That all day. I don't know what kind of shit you've been on here lately. But the fact of it is, the fact of it is, but no. You've been on some weird,
been on some bullshit, right?
You've been on some motherfucking.
When your eyes
Yo, I'm telling you, you about to get cut talking that bullshit. Listen, this is the facts. Look, the whole first 3 years has been nothing about power until
to who?
Talking about
to journalists.
And to everyone,
everyone, you don't even know me, dog.
To every PlayStation, every PlayStation fanboy,
girl. I'm not a fanboy. I got a Nintendo Switch, boy.
Now it's all about when Xbox had the games,
goddamn right.
And then when PlayStation had the sparse. It was we have the power. We have all the good games because we paid it 1080p. Hell, even the hierarchies that was up there in PlayStation even said that you had to be in order to be a better gamer, you had to play in 1080p. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Can't put those words in my mouth because, like I said, I don't work for them guys.
Maybe not you in particular, but the overall consensus.
I'm talking for me.
Real shit here, right? Because like I said, I was fighting this goddamn war by my goddamn self, and before all these other bots came, I was out here by my damn, taking them to get my ass, and goddamn video, get my teeth knocked, and somebody even peed on me. Bullshit, you not right?
Damn!
I got knocked out and pissed on, right, and left slumped in the alleyway.
Hey,
this is the whole generation, right?
I don't know about all that, bro.
No, listen, real shit. What has propelled the PlayStation to the forefront is that they had, again, the better version of the multi-plats, this whole 1080p, 900p narrative. You know what I mean? It's real shit here. You know what I mean? And I always listen, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna pop my shit come this holiday season about my 4K, my thought much of it. But I always thought it was a silly thing for console gamers to be arguing over better resolution. I mean, I talk about graphics, and the graphics is something totally different. Graphics all goddamn day. You know what I mean? I'm a graphics fucking whore. But about who had, you know what I mean, but resolution, you know what I mean? It was so bad that Xbox gamers couldn't even enjoy a fucking beta. Oh, the beta is in 720p. Like, this shit was crazy. This shit was wild, bro. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you personally partake in any of this shit here, but what's been going on, especially on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Of course, there's a lot of bullshit. But this is how it is with all social media, though.
My shit wasn't going towards Alex. You know what I'm saying? You all right, bro. It's that fool over there sitting here munching on fucking crab.
Let me put you, man. You want to go in the blender?
I mean, I don't.
You want to go?
I was born in the darkness. You don't want to come in this motherfucking bed. I was ready for it. You just said that wasn't the narrative, and that was all that the narrative was. How can you say that your games are sparse? There could be articles saying PlayStation is smart for not having any games.
It was sparse in 2014. That's facts.
It was sparse in 2015. What are you talking about? In 2016, they had lists of games, but then they had a whole bunch of games that was delayed. Plus, they had some of the worst games that came out this generation. What are you talking about?
Hey, yo, he been
bugging the fuck out since he got that PS4.
I know. I see him in there talking to Jabari and shit. He be wanting me to get in the parties and shit. I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You come over here to the Xbox.
I don't fuck with you. How the hell you fuck with the enemy of the state?
Listen to that shit. Look.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Andy said he was gonna spend 500 on the Switch, but this goddamn Xbox Live account is silver. I don't know what the fuck.
Times have changed.
I don't even think I know this kind of man.
Yo, you talk all the shit you want, but you got Major Nelson tweeting out Snake Pass though.
Hang on. Now I got a question. Now I've been hearing y'all be getting on my man Major Nelson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all be getting on him.
He had a live stream earlier today.
What
But
is he playing?
No. But hey, I'll put this way.
Gravity Rush.
No,
y'all know how y'all can kill y'all can kill your.
This nigga left.
Oh shit!
Hey, sit your little head down.
The ninjas got him.
His sprint line got cut off.
I got T-Mobile. They know I don't give a fuck, man. I'm put this way.
On the side
we find out the answer. T-Mobile got the shittiest service in the world.
They fell off bad, bro.
I put this way. Y'all got to understand this is a different strategy. It's called motherfucking mental warfare. See, we all want to go physical, but sometimes it's mental. You know what I'm saying? When your old lady arguing at you, nigga, you, and you just ignore, you fucking with her. You already won the war. So what you think if Microsoft sitting there, hey man, good shit. How many times I done got in my comment section, go to hell, you and your kids. God bless you too. Have a nice day. Motherfucker will go write me a fucking 7-page essay. Sometimes you do different stuff. It's working for them. They're not losing no money. They're not like Sony finna take back Spider-Man from Marvel. Come on, you gotta understand this shit. You gotta when you big, you making money. You're not making just because you don't have 60 consoles sold, 60 million sold. You in the green. You're not in the red. You're not selling this off instead of that.
It goes back to the same narrative that we started off with the whole Persona versus a Final Fantasy 15 situation. It's quality over quantity, right? And any Persona fan will tell me
Sorry for the noise.
Oh shit! That what the fuck do you got? Dial up internet?
No, it's the fucking cops.
Oh! I thought that shit was AOL.
You know I'm in the hood.
Yeah, okay, good shit. But anyway, yeah, but the thing of it is that look, we're getting back to what is very important and what should have been the narrative from the very beginning, and that's the games. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? The Scorpio is going to be the most powerful console. PlayStation fans are not going to open their mouth one lick about power ever again. So now PlayStation, only thing that they could do is come out with games. So Xbox has got to counter with the games with the Scorpio. We already know the third parties is going to look amazing. They're going to look better.
Okay, man, let's ask you a serious question, an important question.
All right.
Are you really excited for Xbox's lineup? Facts.
No.
Yeah. No.
I am.
No, tell the truth.
I'll take no, Bob.
And I'm gonna put this way: State of Decay gonna shock all y'all motherfuckers.
That's one game, bro.
I'm so excited for Crackdown.
I grab Forza every year.
Okay, but hold on. Yeah, Forza. I love Forza.
I think State of Decay is gonna be nice.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about genres because not everybody likes races. You know what I'm saying?
State of Decay, Crackdown.
State of Decay.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, everybody likes racers, but you know what? Forza is the number one racing franchise in the world right now. It's over 1 billion sold. So you know what? A lot of people fucking like it, bro.
Okay, so after Forza,
it's popular.
No, I'm saying after Forza, what else are you gonna care about?
What you mean? You got Crackdown 3 that's doing something that
we don't even have a release date on Crackdown.
We don't know nothing about it.
You know why? No, but I put this way: we don't know nothing about it because remember when you was a goddamn kid and you watched E3 or you heard about it, you watched it on G4 TV, you watched it on Spike, and you didn't know nothing about this shit. See, you know what about gamers? We impatient. We want to know the business. Shut the fuck up and let this shit. I'm hating here. Scorpio this, Scorpio that. Fuck that. I want to see it when I see it on stage.
Don't you
I'm
mean
satisfied with
isn't that going to be a problem though, man? Because Crackdown's going to have a lot of stage time to explain how the cloud is going to work.
We already know it. It is. No, it didn't. They already did it.
Going to have a lot of stage time.
They showed it already.
Listen. What we know already is just more destructive environments, all that stuff. But that's all we know. What I'm saying is that shit gets old after that novelty. That novelty rolls off after about a week.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. They need to educate us on everything you can do with that technology.
No one really cares about that. I remember when Red Faction first came out.
Nobody cares about. Okay, so
what about Battlefield? What about Battlefield with the Revolution shit? Porter Rock, what about that evolution shit?
No, just the destructible environments. Nobody cares about Battlefield.
No, listen, what I'm saying is it becomes normal after a while.
No. I'm being saying because what destructible environments are doing is on a level that no other game has ever done.
Okay,
let me show us what that technology is able to do. That means they need more stage time. So they should be showing a little bit more on that game right now.
But they have a video where they showed it already when they first showed
it. That was like 2 years ago.
A year and a half old, man. That's an alpha. That was pretty much pre-alpha footage.
You hang on. What's y'all first thing I say? Hang on.
Back in 2015.
Hang on. But what y'all say? It's for the casuals. The casuals don't give a fuck about no technology.
Let me say this.
None of that shit.
Let me say this.
Y'all always cry about the casuals. You don't need to do no hour stage time for that.
Wait,
we can agree right now. There is no hype for any of the games for this holiday Christmas right now.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me say this.
Is there any hype for any Christmas game before E3 any year? Anyways, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hype. Usually between April until about Christmas, there's hype going on. And Microsoft's usually hyping up. Remember last year for fucking Gears of War, they were launched a trailer back in March for Gears of War. And
then what we get out of Gears of War?
All the way until E3.
They did it because they had a beta.
From them yet.
At a beta.
Let me ask you a question to the Xbox fans. What if this Xbox Scorpio flops? What happens after that?
It ain't gonna flop.
No, don't say it ain't. Don't say it ain't. It's just a narrative. I'm just giving a scenario.
Hold on.
I'm giving a scenario. If it flops,
define flop. It ain't gonna flop.
Okay,
no. I understand you. In your mind, you believe it's not gonna flop.
This way.
Hold on. Before we go there to flop, because that is a good question.
People are gonna have to define what flop is.
Okay, but listen, let me say this. To answer Jay Centuries, he said they're gonna have to spend a lot of time on stage.
They need to spend time on that game, man.
That's
their fourth game this holiday, correct?
Okay. Listen, listen. Here's two different things. Okay, we can get lost in translation. Gamers, and I'm not talking about us, the hardcore here, but to appeal to the casual. Long as they show the game, bro, and it shit looks good, and it's like it's playing it and they're having fun. All the other shit is just extra motherfucking sauce on a hot dog. Like
you can't say. Hold on, next thing you can't say that because you know who's gonna get their hands on that footage and start doing shit about it. Who is it? Digital Foundry is gonna go up there and break everything. Microsoft has to make sure the messaging is 100% correct for the cloud-based technology, or it's gonna be in the clouds for real.
Here's the thing. Again, as far as the cloud-based technology. Microsoft, and again, maybe they said they're gonna wait until the games speak for themselves. Like, bro, that was one of my fucking arguments back in 2013. Well, what the power of the cloud is 32.
I agree with you on the game needs to speak for itself, but this is a new cutting-edge technology that they're bringing, correct? If they don't break down every bit of the information, we're gonna have a same incidence of 2013 where it's bad fucking information coming out and people are gonna get pissed.
Hold on, let me address something next gen said. Let me just say something, all right? Since this is particular with Crackdown, this is not a new franchise. Everybody knows about Crackdown, and majority didn't even like Crackdown 2.
Crackdown 2 fucking sucked.
So the main appeal to this game, is technology. That's the main thing about Crackdown. It isn't the game itself. Hold on. If this game didn't have no cloud technology at all, no one will give a fuck.
Everybody was hyping up the cloud.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Quarter Rock, yes or no? And this is not no damage control. It's real shit here. Crackdown 2, and I guess maybe like I said, as far as the multiplayer, it was just co-op. Now with Crackdown 3, you have like some type of my team versus your team, team deathmatch.
It's a free-for-all multiplayer according to what they say, it's a free-for-all multiplayer similar to what GTA 5 is.
Yeah. Check it out. Check it out. This game.
No one cared about the franchise until you associated it with the cloud.
Look.
That's what I'm
Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 is coming in the game with dirt on it already from 2.
No. All right, no, I put this.
I don't think.
Quarter Rock is correct. Did anyone in here ask for a Crackdown series? A new one?
No.
No one.
No one cares.
No one cared about it.
Hang on, but you know what?
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like the saving grace is
let's be real. The first one,
nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Because they came with the Halo 3 beta. Let's be real.
This is ridiculous.
You know what? Let's say this. You know what? To say the same thing. Like you said, no one cared about. You're probably right. No, I didn't. No one asked for a Crackdown, and the fact of the cloud and the multiplayer.
Nobody asked for no fucking Gravity Rush 2. Nobody didn't ask for.
Okay, no one asked for Killzone. No one asked for NAC 2.
Yeah,
I just want to say Killzone. Who the fuck asked for fucking NAC 2?
There's a difference though.
Let's keep it funky.
Let's keep it 100. Okay, I understand what you just said. No, just a counter.
2 was a flop.
No, listen. Hold on. Let me get him real quick.
Hold on.
Let me talk.
Hey,
Crackdown 2 wasn't made by the same developers though.
It flopped everything.
Porter Rock. Crackdown 2 wasn't made.
Hey, Porter Rock, listen. I'm with you. I'm just saying, but it's like saying it. What fucking Killzone wasn't a fucking flop?
Yo, and I understand, and I know you're saying that. Hold on. Let me get in here real quick.
Who won the Resistance? Nobody.
Listen. I understand that.
That sold 2 million. So yeah, they're gonna make another one. Because the last.
How do you know we make 2 million? How do you know it's if you say VG chart? See, I had a nigga tell me today, VG charts. VG charts is not in Misswing. So to that
listen. No.
I didn't say anything about this. Sony announces their fucking sales to their games, unlike Microsoft, especially last gen.
But not only that,
they announced their sales.
Not only that,
you know what I'm saying? They announced their own The point I'm trying to say is Crackdown 2 was an abysmal flop. It only sold like 600,000 units when 360 was the top-selling console in terms of software.
VG charts.
No,
Crackdown didn't do well.
Right. During 360, Microsoft announced sales to their games all the time. And they said
another reason why Crackdown didn't do as well, though, also because it was running at the same time it was running with Lost Planet and Lost Planet 2, which they were better overall games.
Halo Reach 600,000?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. The game for Crackdown, look, here, let's be honest. The only reason why Microsoft is doing Crackdown is so they can show off the cloud technology. That's it. No one wanted the game. They're using it for cloud.
So how does that help out the sales for Scorpio, though? That's what I'm trying to say.
Crackdown's relevance is based on.
You show the game. You show the game. And let the game speak for itself. I'm not understanding what the problem with that is, for gentlemen.
It's not the
problem is that you're pushing out new hardware.
No. See, hold on. Wait a minute. This is the shit that I'm not understanding here, because motherfuckers is over here saying one thing about, well, it flopped, it's horrible.
Yeah, man, let me break down my understanding.
No, shut the fuck up. Let me talk, man. This is my time right now. Shit, you let me talk. That's shit.
All right, let him talk, and then we're gonna get it over here.
All right, then we'll get it over with. All right, this is the thing. Look, it's okay. It's when we talked about Sony and they bring out their filler games. Okay, this is a game that they're bringing a new technology for. It doesn't matter if you want it or not. Sony does the same fucking thing to their fans all the time. They give you a game if you want it or not, and if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Crackdown is doing something totally different. And even though if people may not have asked or expected Crackdown to come out, if this technology is really dope like they presented it and how it sounds, then people will go and buy the game and it'll revitalize itself. I don't see how is that bad.
That's all, Jason.
That's
what I've been trying to say this whole time.
I want Crackdown to be good,
problem with Crackdown, though. And this is for the technology. The problem with the technology is it's going to be limited because Sony is not going to allow this to go on their platform. And
it don't matter.
Right now, Sony owns the market shares with the multiplats. He's not going to be able to let the multiplat use this. Then it's going to be only limited to this.
Let me counter your argument. No, let me counter Jay's argument. So if you got a Scorpio and you got that same multiplat and it's showing you that Levolution shit, you're gonna buy it on the Scorpio.
Yes, no. Mr. 100. I agree with you on that. But what I'm saying is we're not gonna see a lot of multiplats use this technology.
You know what?
Market.
I've actually spoke to developers on this issue, and they have told me that
are they the one in your closet?
Some people are going.
Imagine the developers in your closet, man.
Is that supposed to be funny? But some developers are gonna go against the grain because Sony. What does it have to do with this, bro? Get off of that, man. Sony has developers in their pocket that will not want to use it, and it's up to Microsoft to really show the benefits of using the cloud. And you know what? Crackdown is the tool to do it, and you better believe your ass that Microsoft is going to use that game to really show the cloud and full potential. And you know what? If it delivers, developers, they're gonna want to fucking use it, and you're gonna start to see some deals being made over on Microsoft's side for this content to be in some third-party games. It is gonna be a battle, though.
They need more stage time for that game. They have to have more stage time.
No more stage time.
Yes, they do.
That game is ushering. That game is ushering in new technology, and Microsoft wants to capitalize on that, and they need to fucking.
This is what you do. Hang on.
All right, let Jay go. Let Jay go.
Hey, can I talk? This is what
y'all been talking.
Do.
Y'all don't let nobody else talk. Let
Man,
Jay
fuck
talk.
you.
That's what you feel. See, I'm trying to be respectful here. You want to be disrespectful?
Man, no,
I'm taking fucking L's, nigga. Fuck out of here. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga drunk. Drunk old nigga.
Yeah, you acting all city.
Cause you being disrespectful. You want me to sit here?
You in that basement over there hiding from the cops. You got a warrant, motherfucker. Shut up.
I guess this nigga's a corny West Coast nigga with jeans the size of his fucking grandma's skirt. The fuck out of here, nigga.
What you mean? Hey, that's from the land of the gang bang. It wasn't for us. Us wouldn't be.
Okay. And you ain't banging. You in your fucking house drinking shit, faggot. What you talking about?
Drinking shit.
Anyway,
man, nigga, what's your bank account say? Motherfucking what?
Shit.
Fuck out of here, man. Go on to push that clock. Go on to push that clock. I'm picking on this bitch. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the question. What if Scorpio flops?
Hey, but look, that's all I'm saying. I want to say this real quick.
And I'm gonna let your drunk friend talk. Go ahead.
What the flop?
That's why your channel flopping.
That's
it's going wood. It's going wood. Stay the block.
Nigga said it went wood.
I'm gonna support Jay Sentry's real quick because Crackdown 3 has to be the showpiece of the show.
That's what it is.
Power. It has to show the power. Period.
Oh, okay, but here's the thing. You guys are not taking. I understand what you're saying, Jay Sentry, and what I'm saying is you don't want to lose with all that bunch of tech talk because motherfuckers don't care. What long as it works, long as it look, fuck what's powering it. You know, it's like me motherfuckers coming there and talking about the power of Xbox Live. As long as this shit work, that's why they have IGN shows, the pre.
But I think next gen.
They got all these different shows during E3 with the Kotakus, the Eurogamers, the interviews, and they can explain it there for those that really care about what the technology that makes it work. Is all that I'm saying.
But here's the thing, next gen. What you're saying, I agree with, but them shows are mainly meant for us. The stage is actually more meant for the investors and the developers to see off the new tech. So if the developers aren't seeing off the stage what the new tech is going to do, they're not going to get interested in it.
But Jay, I got a question for you.
Like, that's the thing that gamers have to understand, that the original premise of E3 was for investors and the developers to see off every bit of new technology that's out there. It wasn't for the gamers.
Yeah, but Jay, this is all they need to do. Remember last year what they showed, Horizon, Forza Horizon 3, right? They showed you playing with a PC guy, playing on the Xbox S and playing on a regular Xbox, and it ran seamlessly. That's all they need to do. Show it live.
They need to explain. They need to explain the implications of what cloud is going to bring to the.
That's what a franchise is already. But that's already within.
Nobody want to hear no tech.
You're wrong. 100, you're wrong. You're wrong on that. They got to show.
On Sunday, they don't need to show it. Now, during E3,
they have the floor. They have to show something.
Hang on, when you go to
IGN, to be next to the last thing that they show.
No, you don't. You just show that stuff. When you go on when they showed that Xbox One S, they didn't show you what's all up in it. They went on these shows. They went on Jeff Keighley's show. They went on IGN, the GameStop spots and all that. They told you the text.
Right.
Get the personal interview. Okay, you don't have that average consumer don't care about those tags.
That's the difference, though, 100 about the different. When you are presenting something that is new and fresh and viable, and you're also revitalizing an old franchise that some has thought that it was dead or they didn't want it to come.
Let me ask you a question. I got question. What do you guys? All they have to do is say, "Hey, this is Crackdown 4. This is running on the cloud taking, basically, whatever." Do we really give a fuck what community servers and
yes, we should hold this
board of crowd with that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's the cloud. It's running on the cloud.
You know what it does already.
Dave, which call came out yesterday? motherfucking Samsung S8 came out. Nobody gives a fuck about
that's hey, look, you're talking about apples and oranges here. You're talking about a fucking piece of hardware. We are talking about a software technology that in gaming future that could be one of the biggest forms of technology.
Okay, what did Samsung come out with? They came out and gave you the biggest phone with more screen in it.
But yet again, you're talking about a piece of.
So you got
you're completely talking about a phone over a form of technology that is going to help out in gaming.
That analogy doesn't even make sense because
it makes no sense. Your analogy is incorrect, bro.
Listen, no, the phone is already popular. Crackdown is not. The only reason why we're talking about Crackdown,
you just let Quarter Rock just take my shit and use it for his horsemane ass.
Technology. The only reason why the word technology, right?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's the reason why we're talking about Crackdown 3. We would not be talking about Crackdown 3 if it didn't have any cloud technology or doing anything special.
You wouldn't be talking about
Quarter Rock is right about that.
You wouldn't be talking about Neho. You wouldn't be talking about Neho if it wasn't a motherfucking PlayStation exclusive. What's the difference? You wouldn't be talking about Neho.
Neho is a game that is it's a filler game that just so happens.
Y'all keep bringing these games in, but that's not what this is about.
I know. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to finish and say is that look, what better to bring out to revitalize a older franchise that some people have not looked forward to or asked for, to bring it out with some new tech and do a shock and awe. And if you are going to make, and I agree with everybody on the panel except for 100, if you bring this game out, you have to show it for a little while, and it has to be the end of the show or right next to the end of the show, and give it its airtime so you can see what it does, because visual shows. It shows you what you want. Like everybody be excited about it.
Can I ask K-Maker a question?
No. Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna be quick. K-Maker. Another point that no one's saying either is that Crackdown 3 is a AA game they're pushing as a AAA.
Right.
Why is it AA?
Well, hey,
that game got its steam from Halo. Remember, that was a beta. That fucking disc was a beta. I didn't buy that shit.
Hold on, let me say this real quick. All right, listen to this. Crackdown 3 is using a new form of cloud technology. It is going to be using Azure servers, over 100,000 servers involved into the development of this game. Each map will have a multitude of servers that are used in zone-based areas to be able to form the structural environment inside Cloud Tech. This has never been done in gaming before. You're talking about an entire map that is destructible down to every aspect. Every building will be able to play through and used.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you, what the fuck does that have to do with the story of the game?
That has never
hang on. I'm with my man with that one. That shit sound. I'm a tech guy, but that shit sounds boring to an average consumer.
It doesn't matter, but that's what you're not understanding.
Microsoft don't need no investment.
About the average.
Y'all talking about investors? Microsoft is a $3 company. They don't worry about no damn investors.
I mean, what the fuck are you gonna like? 100 is that these motherfuckers show the game with titties on the fucking side. You be making some shit up that makes sound fucking ignorant as fuck.
Man, you know what?
I thought that was crazy.
You were
talking about it.
We're talking about showing a game with some. We're talking about showing a game and showing a new technology. Of course, it's gonna be tech. It's gonna be nerd. You want to have titties and fucking drinks and liquor and 40s.
I knew he was alcoholic.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Mega, think about this. It's on Sunday. You on prime time. You going first.
This is their prime time game for this year.
No, you on prime time.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. 100. What's their prime time game for this year?
No, it's probably Crackdown and State of Decay.
Okay, so this has to
be double A games have to push us triple A.
Y'all not getting what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
No, it's Sunday. What do? People don't. You want people to see.
Bone, you digging too deep, nigga. You digging too deep.
They want to see that Scorpio, and they want to see the game. They want to see it in action. You throw Crackdown in
exactly. All Jay Centuries is doing is reading off paper.
Yeah, no, you want to see it.
When you see the visual,
that's all you have to do it. Yeah, you got to see it. People look at it visual instead of thinking in their head.
But
oh, that crackdown shit is fire.
Look, man, you're looking at a map from this map that I'm looking at right here. This map is about the size of what GTA 5 is, probably a little bit bigger. Think about that. The implications for that is huge. You're talking about multiple dedicated servers for a map, and then you're talking about 1,000 Azure servers being ran for one game.
So why you can't do everything? Y'all said that. Let me talk. Y'all said that the media been fucking over Xbox. You know they don't give us a fair chance. So you take after you show it. You forgot they go on Sunday. E3 don't start until Tuesday. You be first on IGN. Think about it. They already talking about you. They want to know how this tech work. You tell that to them. That's how you get your marketing out for that. Like, hey, we using this technology. When you go do that on Sunday,
in order to talk to them about it, you have to show it first.
If they don't put that on stage,
they can show this sooner than later.
Next gen. What EG that the E3 that you hated when they showed Minecraft and they was showing HoloLens? Did you motherfucker did a jig and was finna go suck the shit out of hell?
Everybody knows
nobody cared about that.
Nobody cared about that.
Nobody cared about that.
But people care about.
No, but hang on, that's technology. Am I right? Hang on.
But yet, Mr. Williams, you're failing to realize this is not about us. E3 is we get the perks to see it, right? But it is originally not about us. This is about letting new developers see forms of technology that is not.
That's why you got TDC. They already know about this shit already.
No, I disagree there. E3 is for the gamer. E3 is not for the developer. GDC.
It used to be about the developer.
E3
if you go find
it used to be when he saw
designed for it was designed for the developers and investors to marketing for the game.
It was not years ago.
Man, E3
like that.
Giant enemy crab.
Giant group babes. You sit in line for 5 hours to play 15 minutes of a game. That's all it is. It's for show.
E3 is for the gamer. That's for sure. It's for the consumer.
That's one thing I give to Microsoft. They changed E3 forever. Like they made that shit cool. Before it was okay because you were seeing new things. But E3 before was all about numbers and trying to talk to the investors. Now it's all about the gamer now.
But it's still in the background, regardless of what you say. It's still about talking about investors.
Oh yeah, behind closed doors. But the lights go on,
but the show,
when the lights still go,
it's not about that.
When you ever saw a press conference? When you ever saw a press conference with an investor in there?
Can I ask everybody a question? Let me ask everybody a question.
No, but back to the original question. When the Xbox Scorpio comes out and it flops.
Well, why does it flop though?
I'm saying you gotta get reason. It flops in the sense where they don't see the sales that they expected. Like,
well, that's. Well, they already said that they're not expecting to sell that.
What's the point of coming out with it?
Let's go with this. Microsoft, Phil Spencer said himself, the Xbox One S.
Don't let WZG ask any more fucking questions.
No, it ain't. I'm asking you guys. Fuck what he said. I'm asking you guys. No,
it's not. It's common sense.
Phil, I'm asking
common sense is it's not gonna flop.
Yeah, he said it's gonna flop, and when it does,
that's my opinion. Well, I can't have my own opinion now.
The only way the system could flop is if developers are not going to support it. We already know it's going to be a very powerful system. It's not going to flop. I think it'll sell more than the PS4 Pro, to be honest with you.
It probably will. Because you guys are going to buy it.
No, Microsoft doesn't own the market share, so they need to have stuff that can push them to get back the market share.
I know a lot of Xbox gamers are tired of this fucking narrative that the Xbox is a weak, anemic system, and I know tons of them are just fucking dying to go out and get the fucking Scorpio, man.
No, listen, D, it's not about the gamers. What I think he's trying to get is what he's trying to say is if the developers do not support the system because of the way the market share is right now, then the system will flop. The only way that they can fix that is by getting developers.
Jay, you know you my dude, right?
Yes or no?
Yeah, Jay, you know you my dude, right?
Yeah.
You my dude. But you don't have no motherfucking degree and no motherfucking marketing. So how we can tell this $1 trillion?
You're right. I don't have a degree, but do you have a degree in it too? I mean, none of us have a degree.
No,
I do marketing. I do marketing actually.
Yeah, and I run my own and I run my own business. So I've been in retail. I was in retail.
Common sense though to understand if Sony owns it right now, then how are they going to get the investors behind this, and how are they going to get developers behind it?
Hey, before we go down this rabbit hole, each of us just put their opinion on what you think Scorpio is gonna do. Whether it's just graphics, sales, whatever.
Can I go first? I would love to go
Yeah,
first.
you go first. Just give what you think Scorpio's gonna do.
We'll close the show with that. We're going over 2 goddamn $20.
He wants to get out of here. Oh man.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like the Scorpio is just a bailout console. They don't even know what the hell they want to do at.
I don't know. We'll just move on to the next opinion after he's done.
No. But my whole thing is, I feel like people want to skip to the next generation. At the end of the day, PlayStation 4 runs this generation. This is where it's at. They own the market right now. You can laugh all you want. Xbox is just looking for a bailout console, and this is what they basically pushing out.
All right. All right.
Alex is a bailout console. All day. What do you think? What do you think about Scorpio? What do you think
it's a powerful console that hardcore gamers want, man. We want that PC experience in our living room, man, and that's what they're giving us.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the same. I think the graphics, I think the price is probably going to be on point, and a lot of Xbox gamers, they're tired of having the worst multiplats. They're tired of their system not, being up to snuff with the PS4, and this is going to push them out to go and grab the system. It's going to do well.
Okay, what do you think?
What I think, I personally agree with what most of y'all are saying, but I also think it's Microsoft's version of a Steam machine. In all honesty, it's their Windows 10 platform machine.
All right. Okay, K-Mega, what do you think?
Shit. Really, personally, I think that it's as a 4K ambassador with my boy Zaire, and maybe whoever else is around. It's the 4K everything machine. I mean, I have to have it just because of that reason. If you're gonna let me stream in 4K, I got to have it. If you're going to have my games in true 4K, I got to have it. And the fact that it's got PC assets, which means my older games, all these games that I've bought from backwards from BC, they're going to look better. They're going to play better. Well, because the performance of the machine is going to be just 100% better. I got to have it. So yeah, it's a no-brainer. I got to get it.
All right. T Reaper.
I think I agree with All Day, DJ, but I also think this is basically going to be a system that only the hardcores will go after. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me because I'll have something to play on it. I know there will be games, and I will enjoy it.
He was jacking off while he was saying that.
Hey, if you bust the
no. Yo, Easy E with the age. What do you think?
No, you know what? I think it's going to sell because you know why? The way it's coming out, it's going to get bundled. You got a 4K TV. You got 4K Ultra.
My boy, so West Coast. So West Coast.
I don't give a fuck. Shit. No,
hey, Mr. Crenshaw.
He got the 40 in his pocket right now, big ass jeans.
I'm the new Easy E of gaming. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga crip walking while he fucking talking right here.
I don't fuck with the seat. I don't fuck with the seat. My colors is red and burgundy. But I think it will sell more because you got the retail will actually promote it more because all the stuff that you have. Yeah, and then I think it will help the S also when somebody doesn't want the Scorpio, like people saying that the Pro's gonna get dropped. That's the S.
All right, I'll go and then we'll leave the last word to Zaire. All right, I think Scorpios. I think it's primarily gonna be attract. What D said, a lot of Xbox owners are tired of playing the worst version, so they're gonna move on to Scorpio. And you guys are gonna have the best version of multiplats. Y'all gonna have native 4K. But I don't think it's going to keep the market share that you think it is. That's my only thing. So if you guys are expecting market share, it's not going to do that. But it's going to give you the best games.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
best looking games.
Best looking games. I think it's going to performance-wise. Performance-wise, the Scorpio is going to provide the best console performance experience this current generation. But I think that's where it's going to.
So you get one, right? So you get one, right?
I'm getting me an Xbox One now.
You gonna get you one?
When that's like
hey man, he's a PlayStation dude. He's cheap. Shit.
I ain't paying $500 for fucking.
PlayStation boys are cheap. They don't want to spend no money.
Hey, we gonna put all our money together. We gonna get you one. We gonna get you an Xbox Live support, and then you ain't gonna
that shit's about to collect mad dust.
We about to get a fundraiser going.
We need to do a Patreon for Porter Rock to get him a motherfucking Scorpio. and so he could go ahead
I
and
got
convert this.
I'm gonna get an Xbox One S and Game Pass.
Actually, do a motherfucking a consensus where we find out if motherfuckers that have PlayStation 4s have a 401k, because I doubt it. That's it. Let's go on, Z. What you got to say?
And again, I don't. Alex is looking to my far as market share. I don't know if they can close the gap of 60 million or whatever the fuck. I don't think that. But I also too, I don't think they're moving the generation forward because I think even as far as when Sony comes out with their whatever after the PS4, I believe that's going to be both forward and backwards compatible. I think on both sides. But I do expect it to do well. I do expect it to outsell the PS4 Pro. And the reason why I say that, the gamers were going to be able to see the difference graphically. I don't think that resolution doesn't give you better graphics. Games are going to look better graphically, you know what I mean, on the Scorpio. So I think it's going to attract both Xbox gamers and PlayStation gamers. This was simply for the multi-plats period. I mean, because multi-plats, honestly, more bang right now this generation than exclusives do. Exclusives are one and done. Every other month we get a brand new big multi-plat. So I'm just going to sell one less of that. But with that,
everybody hit that like button.
Hit the like button. You guys enjoyed the show today.
You want to contribute to Porto's Pot? Hit that like button.
You know what I mean?
And join the BGST Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the links down below for the Discord.
It's a whole bunch of PlayStation motherfuckers in here. They ain't gonna spend nothing. My Xbox brethren, help out Porter Rock, because we know we got 401ks, we in the stocks, bonds, we got a savings account.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't that shit. Y'all motherfuckers fucking eating spam and white rice. Who y'all?
I ain't spam since I was motherfucking 5 years old. You gotta be
Porter got GameStop with the EBT card. Hey, now put it on cash.
Hey, Porter Rock over there making a spread right now. You know, he got the noodles.
That motherfucker making prison food over that motherfucker. That
nigga making grilled cheese with fucking iron.
That motherfucker making grilled cheese with cheese whiz and motherfucking hot Cheetos. Get the fuck out of here, Porter Rock.
You know what I'm saying? No. Porter Rock even no MREs. No, I had some. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, no, they is kind of good though. They is kind of good. They is one. I had some before. I fuck with niggas.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section. You guys over there going wild. I wasn't even looking at the goddamn comments. So somebody said what's up to me. Somebody showed what's up to you guys. I didn't see the comments, but shout out to you guys, man, for rocking out with us. Normally, like I said,
look at that PlayStation dude, Tom. He said spam is good. You cheap motherfuckers. Buy some motherfucking 98% lean beef.
Before we get off the air, I just want to let everybody know that the Samsung Galaxy S8 was announced yesterday.
Who gives a fuck? Shut up.
I got a whole bunch of videos up on my channel about the fucking phone is sick. Yeah. And on a serious note, Congress in the States, they voted to allow the cable companies to sell your internet your internet history.
Why?
Yeah. So the Senate
Republicans. Hey, Kids Move! Shout out to Kids Move.
What you said? They could what?
So the Senate they approved a bill that allowed basically the cable companies to sell your internet history. So if the government wants your internet history, they can sell it to them. Whoever the fuck wants it, someone in Russia wants it, they can sell it to them for just like without your consent.
Without your consent. And the sad thing about this is that, you know what, shout out to Kids Move. I love you to death, but you're a fucking fool because you out there supported that idiot Trump, and this is the type of shit that they wanted to take care of is take care of these billionaires instead of take care of the hardworking citizens of this country.
I don't know. I'm Canadian, so like thankfully, you know, I don't have to experience what you guys are going through over there, but I have family out there and it sucks. And I've been seeing like some videos, like a lot of people aren't realizing that this ICE people, whatever that round up all the immigrants, they're fucking going from state to state right now, rounding up everybody. I saw some girl had her dad didn't do anything. They came to his house, arrested him. He's been there for years. His kids were born there. They took the girl's dad away and just deported his ass. And like, you know, this is what the Republicans stand for. You know, I thought they're all about family. You're ripping families apart. There's got to be a better way to do things.
Oh shit, they went all day house. They finna rip his. They finna deport his ass.
Oh, good. I got my work visa. That's good.
Yeah. You finna deport your ass to that motherfucking oil rig.
Like the black Chinese store.
Hey, you gonna be while you talking about me and how I be doing shit. You gonna be scraping that mud. I'm gonna be telling your ass what to do.
Man, Hey, it's cool. K Mega be scraping the dry beans on the side of the pot trying to make a sandwich and shit.
I don't be scraping shit. I'll sit there and tell you want your mud or not, motherfucker.
It's cool, man.
Like for real, I'm like
I'll still get paid.
How you all seriously as a little Canadian over here? For real, real talk. How you Americans feel about this shit right now going on with the FBI is investigating the fucking president of the United States with collusion with fucking Russia?
Listen,
what the fuck is going on?
It's un-American, and there's a lot of people that's out there that's taking. What's really sad? There's a lot of people that have gone so blind. Look, believe it or not, the gaming spectrum and the fucking the politics spectrum is almost like the same because people have chosen sides instead of us all being Americans and being for one another. The fact of it is that there's some people that voted for Trump. That's your division. You voted. If you voted, you can't bitch. That's how I say it. But if you voted and you stand for family and dignity and for what's going on for working class citizen, then you can't support this agenda because this is not meant for us. This is meant for something else other than us.
I agree with you, man. All Americans should stick together, but you know what? For the ponies, fuck the ponies, man. No fucking harmony there. Fuck you, ponies.
Before we go, I just want to say this. Mike, Alex, Mike. I was with New York shit.
That ain't me. What I'm doing?
Oh, so somebody
robbing the car.
Listen, I want to say something.
Yeah, that is me. My bad.
Before we get off the air, I got it.
You guys didn't even talk about Destiny, man.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Destiny.
I want to say this.
Fuck Destiny and Activision.
Before we get off the air, I just want to say something to Luke Taylor, 1313. He said illegal immigrants should not be allowed in America. Last time I checked, unless you're a Native American
or African American.
Yeah, we all
and I'm both
illegally. You know
and you know what? If it wasn't for immigrants,
so get your bitch ass and pack your bags. Get the fuck out of here.
Canada and the United States would not be half the country it is without immigrants. They fucking built everything there, man. Hold your corner, man.
Yeah. So, but with that being said, we're gonna get the hell off the air. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. Hit the like button. We out of here. Bang.